Welcome to Strategy Trading Binary Options in 2015. This topic is brought to you by binaryoptions.net.au. Investors are expecting a strong year for the stock market in 2015. Global growth is likely to remain around 3.5%, ranging from 1 to 1.5% in the Eurozone and Japan, 3.5% in the US and China at 7%. Global interest rates are expected to remain low, and the next global recession, according to the prevailing pattern, may not be experienced until later in the decade. In Australia, double-digit capital returns are forecast in 2015. The ASX 200 is anticipated to reach 6,000 by year's end, and interest rates are at 50-year lows. Commodity prices are falling, including oil, and the Australian dollar could slip to just 69 cents over the year. Administered through monetary policy, the benchmark interest rate, also known as the official cash rate, in Australia is currently 2.25%, its lowest level over 50 years. Reported by the Reserve Bank of Australia at 2:30 p.m. after each board meeting, interest rates in Australia averaged 5.13%. from 1990 to 2015, reaching an all-time high of 17.5% in January of 1990, and the record low level of 2.25% in February 2015. Forecasters predict interest rates to fall to 2% by the year's end. Australians have seen the value of the Australian dollar against the US dollar lose almost 18% over the past 6 months, falling to a multi-year low of 76.6 cents recently, down from 110 cents in mid-2011 and just 50 cents in 2001. Leading economists expect the dollar to be worth less than 87 cents by December 31st, with most suggesting it will be trading at or around 70 cents by the end of 2015. Typically speaking, when interest rates rise, the Australian dollar tends to appreciate. This is because higher interest rates decreases the Australian dollar supply and increase demand. Conversely, when interest rates fall, the Australian dollar depreciates with supply increasing and Australian dollar demand decreasing. The RBA uses its monthly board meeting to make interest rate announcements. For binary options traders in 2015, trading interest rate announcements, because of their current high profile, provides both short and long-term high probability trading opportunities. Scheduled on the economic calendar, short-term binary options traders can trade a strategy known as buy the rumors, sell the news on RBA interest rate announcements. Relying on short-term reactions to drive the market in a particular direction, a binary options trader should review historical price data to predict how RBA announcements can affect Australian dollar prices. The strategy suggests a trader will buy on the rumor, meaning they treat forecasts issued by economists or by the RBA rate indicator as though the event has occurred by factoring the forecast into price. To do this, the trader creates a large price bar, bearish or bullish depending on sentiment, on the outcome that the news is anticipated to produce. Selling on the news relates to the period of time after the announcement has occurred. Even when the news has matched the forecast, after reaching recent bullish highs or bearish lows, price will typically return to pre-announcement levels for a short period before returning to announcement higher or lower price levels. Depending on whether sentiment considers interest rates will rise, fall, or remain on hold, is dependent on the either bullish or bearish view a binary options trader should have on the Australian dollar and the short-term placement of either a call or a put trade. Because binary options traders are not concerned with how much an asset moves in price, only the direction, an experienced binary options trader, after carefully evaluating previous interest rate decisions and the effect on the Australian dollar, can view the announcement as a high probability trade. As we have discussed, interest rates in Australia are at 50-year lows, with forecasters predicting the official cash rate level to fall to 2% by the end of 2015. According to the laws of supply and demand, the Australian dollar has fallen almost 20% in the 6 to 12 months, confirming the prophesied theory that when interest rates fall, the Australian dollar depreciates. That is, Australian dollar supply has increased and Australian dollar demand has decreased. For long-term binary options traders in 2015, put trade on the Australian dollar at US 87 cents by December 31st would be considered a high probability opportunity for profit, which is confirmed not only by economic forecasters, but also by the low interest rate levels currently being experienced. For more information about this topic and more binary options trading strategies, please visit binaryoptions.net.au.